Hi friends. Instead of picking another book that we're going to read a little bit each day, I just figured that I'd finish up this week and next week with school ending with some different stories for each day. And you can email me questions about the story. You can write something in a journal and take pictures of it. You can text me pictures of whatever you want to write about these stories and books. So remember, friends, when you're reading, you should stop maybe at the end of every page or every couple pages and just think about who are the characters in the story. What's the setting of the story? Is it inside? Is it outside? What's going on so far? If somebody asked you about the book, then you should be able to tell them in the beginning, blah, blah, blah happened. In the middle, blah, blah, blah. Or if somebody said, does your story have a problem? What is it? What's the solution to the story? If somebody asked about cause and effect, maybe you could answer that. So, friends, when you're reading and when we talk about things and when I bring things up that I'm thinking out loud, you should be doing that when you're reading by yourself or even when you're on Epic and a story is being read to you or on Imagine Learning. You should always be asking yourself, do I know what's happening in the story? If you don't know what's happening in the story, then you need to go back and read it again. Or maybe you need to ask someone to help you read it, and that's okay, right? We're all still learning. If you get stuck on a word, look for the things that we talked about in foundations. Look for glued sounds. Look for endings. Look for that super silent E at the end of the word to make the vowel say its name, right? You know the rules, you know how to read, and I'm so proud of you. So my friends, I don't want you to forget that listening to a story or reading a story, you have to stop and think about what you're reading anyway. So today we have, this car needs a bridge. This car needs a bridge. It's written by Anna W. Bardows. It's illustrated by Wook Jing Jung. Uh-oh, look out, traffic's stuck. Lots of cars and one dump truck. That train track is just too wide. Help them reach the other side. So it seems like this book has some problems that different shapes or tools or things can solve. Oh, an arch block it will be. A bridge across the track I see. But traffic is still at a stop. How will the cars get to the top? So they decided to go over the train track. They can use this block, but now the problem is, how is this car going to get to the top to go over the train track? So what do you think the solution to this problem could be? Take a second to think about it. What do you think? All right, let's see how they solved it. Yes, a ramp. That's what you need. Now the cars can gain some speed. So here's the ramp. The car is going up the ramp, and then it will hopefully be able to go fast and go over onto the bridge that they made. Ah, that ramp is just too short. Can you give it some support? That rectangle block might do. So it's a good idea to have the ramp, but the ramp doesn't get the car up high enough to be able to go on the little bridge. So maybe if they use this rectangle block, then that could help. I like this book because it's problem and solution, and also it's got some simple machines like a ramp, and it's got shapes like a rectangle. And actually, if we think about our second grade shapes that we learned, this is a rectangular prism, right? Because it's three-dimensional. Make one big ramp using two. Ooh, so look how they solved the problem. Same old ramp, but now they did use that rectangular prism block in order for another ramp to go higher. And now all of the cars can go up and onto the bridge and over the train track. Watch the cars drive up, up. Oh, there's no place for them to go. So now the problem, I'm going to leave it here so you can see. So now they're using the ramps and it's great, but once they get to the top of the bridge, what's the problem now? No way to get down. Let's think. What will you do? All these cars depend on you. There's some rhyming in this book too. Can the cars finish their ride? Once we stop and think, what can we do? Let me go close so you can see. Nice. Yippee! Of course, you built the other side. Thanks. Awesome bridge. Yay! So they can go up the ramps, over the bridge, and down the ramps. Awesome. I really like that story. It was very quick, very good practice for problem and solution, and also a little reminder of some different shapes and simple machines. So come back tomorrow to see what our next story is. Until then, bye.